400. That is your receipts and that is your payments in dollars, in terms of dollars, equivalent to dollars. You need to pay back because European euro cannot accept in dollars, so you have to pay back. You need to convert 22,400,400 into 20.364 million euros. How much is the saving you deduct from your proceeds? These are your receipts and these are your payments. So the difference is going to be 579,845 because question says in dollars, so it's already in dollars. So many students, they make a mistake here. What they, for example, here was 22,980,245 and they less it. These are dollars and they less it 20,364,000 euro. You cannot less dollars from euro. Remember this one. Many students, they make a mistake from here. So you need to deduct equivalent amount. The amount is going to be equivalent in same currency. Either there's going to be in euro, then you can deduct, or either there's going to be in dollars. So question says you need to find out the dollar profit. Dollar profit. So you need to convert your borrowings, that your borrowing payments, in dollars. So you will convert this money into dollars, and your dollar is going to be 22,400 and 400, and then you can deduct your amount from here. Answer going to be 579,845. Isn't it amazing? Money is yours? No. You have zero investment. What have you done? You make some calculations. You apply the theoretical knowledge into reality in practice. And how much you find out? You find out different types of interest rate in European, in Eurozone and in American zone. You find out, okay, there is an interest mismatch. So how we are going to do that? So we borrow from that country, which currency is going to depreciate. So currency is going to depreciate, which means we borrow from there, we convert into that currency in which interest rate is high, so we invest over there, which means we save our money over there. And after some time, when our analysis is right, that currency is going to appreciate after some time, for example, 90 days in this case. So you take back all the money, you return the loan that you have gathered. And in this process, in 90 days, how much you have earned? Close to 0.6 million, close to $600,000. Did you do anything? Did you go for laborious work? Only for predicting this. Okay, so can you see the PPT here? Only you had a laborious work here to predict the exchange rate, whether it will go up or go down. And after that, you will wait for 90 days so that your predictions are correct. And how much you have earned? 0.6 million. So that is the beauty of international finance or investment management. We also, study this in investment management. You did nothing. Do you have your own money? No. You are borrowing money and investing there. You don't have your personal zero investment and you get what you want. But the condition is your prediction is right, or if it is worse, if it is 1.18 instead of 1.10, then all will be in loss. So this more than maybe is going to be your loss. So you need to be very careful predicting these two: expected spot rate based on spot rate. Okay, so that is the beauty and also advantage and disadvantages of being wrong or correct. If you are correct, you will earn close to 0.6 million, And if your predictions are wrong, maybe this more than this is going to be your loss as well. Okay. So the summary of this chapter we discussed already in the last class. Just on overall glance, the exchange rate movements are commonly measured in terms of percentages. So what is the formula? New value minus old value. And which kind of old value? This is spot rate. Spot rate divided by old spot rate. So if positive, it means appreciation. If negative, it means depreciation. So key economic factors, there are change in inflation, change in interest rate, change in income level, government control, and expectations. So where we need to invest. If you want to invest in that country, so you invest in that country whose currency is going to appreciate, borrow from that country or buy material from that country where currency is going to be depreciate. We just did an example here. So remember, our midterm is on 1st of November. So up till now, what we have discussed, chapter 1 to chapter 4, till exchange rate determination, we will be including that. And remember, the paper pattern going to be, there are going to be two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is comprised of true, false, and MCQs, and it's going to be time restricted. So I'm going to be giving you 50 MCQs and true, false, and I'm going to giving you 50 minutes to do that. I also going to give you Word file for answer sheet as well. So what you have to do? So you have to just on your using keyboard, you just need to write down here true, false, or whatsoever, false, whatsoever. Or if you have ePen, you can also write ePen. So in this case, I'm not bothering you guys to whether using keyboard or whether using pen or whatsoever, because I am uploading all this in Word file. Because it's time restricted, I'm going to give you only 50 minutes to solve this, and we are going to start our paper 3:10, okay, or 15:10. So after 10 minutes, before 10 minutes, we will be having our attendance and all the stuff, and then I'm going to give you 50 minutes for part 1. This is going to be uploaded. All you have to do, just write and type, or maybe type here true, false, A, B, C, D, E, whatsoever is there. You can use the ePen or you can type from your laptop. But for part 2 going to be like this. Question 1 is going to be here, and all you need to do, you need to write the answer. Do not type here. Remember, this shouldn't be typed. Keyboard is not allowed in part 2. Keyboard not allowed. You have two options, either to print the part 2 and solve it, take a picture, save it into Word file and send it to me like you normally do in your assignments. Or either you can take a blank page, just write down the answers, write your name, student ID, write down the answer, take a picture, convert into Word file and send it to me. But I'm going to give you this for part 2. I'm going to be giving you ample time because I know you need to take pictures, convert into Word file and then send it to me. Okay, but part 1, I'm not going to give you extra time. All right, guys. So part 1
you can do with keyboard and part 2 you cannot.
Can you repeat? I couldn't hear you.
Part 1 we can do with keyboard and part 2 we cannot.
Yes. For part 1, typing is allowed, pen is allowed, whatsoever means. I'm not giving you a Word file. You can rename the Word file, because if everybody is sending me the same Word file part 1, it may be overwrite. Okay, so
why can we not write the second part with the keyboard?
You cannot, because you know you have ample time for this one, so there is opportunity for cheat. Maybe somebody copy your answer with different formatting and then send it to me, which is not acceptable. So I wanna just eliminate all those opportunity for those who
But
want.
you have the same opportunity when you write.
But it is time restricted. Remember, you have only 50 minutes and you have 50 MCQs and true false. So you don't have much time even to help others. If you are on conference call or something else with other people, first of all, you must turn on your camera and your microphone as well. If you are bothered by the noise of somebody is having noisy pet, or the apartment is at the corner of the road or something, there is no noise, it's too much noise, you can turn down your volume but not your microphone. Even though you are very smart and you have time, you need to help your fellow students something else, remember it's 50 minutes. And if you sending me your part one after 55 minutes, 5 minutes late, I will be marking this as a 0. Simple. And remember, this is 75 marks. So majority of the midterm exam is time restricted. So I don't think you have much or ample time, or too much time to help your fellow students. All right, Oliver? But for part two, which is 25 marks, I'm going to give you ample time to do that. And for this, I require either e-pen, or either you do it on your paper, take a picture, convert into Word, send it to me, like assignments. All right? Thara, Mina?
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Because all others, I think they already had midterm exam and final exam with me. So our final exam also going to be like this, part one and part two. So I want everyone to read, to do practice, and I already uploaded the practice sessions, practice files on BB, and also I have uploaded on the WeChat as well. If you want me, I will upload again on WeChat as well, so I have no problem. So you can practice, and if you feel any thing that I need to explain, so you can type on our WeChat group. I would be happy to answer over there. Okay, do not write me personally. Maybe the same question is going to be asked by someone else, so it's better to write down in a group so that other can also benefit. All right. So here
Okay.
we have concluded our today's agenda. So see you in our next class with your midterm. Until then, stay safe, take care, have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
See you.
Bye, sir.